Hello YouTube, this is Sabaton787 and I'm bringing you a video for Farming Simulator 2011, and in this I will be showing you basically what to do. So I'll just make a new game and I am just going to show you. Wait for it to load. Okay, first you start off with a yard full of implements, and you have this and that. Well, what you want to do first is harvest all the grain you see right here in this field, and your map is I-9, so it makes it expand. So you have a field way down here you want to use, and up here is your yard, and that's your hay barn over there where you load your hay bales. And I really do not understand how to load the square bales quite yet, without having to unload them one by one. But basically, what you want to do is you want to have this tractor with the trailer because it's faster, and you will always want to have your combines doing something. And your lizard, your other tractor, your green one, you probably want to have it planting or plowing. And there's a field over there that's already plowed, so I would go and plant that one. And the best crop you want to use is probably canola because it brings the most money. As you can see right there, it says canola is 5,700 at the mill, and the mill is the building that looks like a skyscraper way over there to the left of the map. Some crops bring more money than others, but they have different uses. Now, you always want to spray your fields because spraying them gives you a better crop output. If you don't spray them, you go through your field very quickly, and you won't have many crops as you would. So you make more money if you go ahead and just spray it. However, you have to fill up your sprayer, and that costs money on this one. And I'll show you where the sprayer is if you do not know. If I can get moving. Anytime now. Okay, the sprayer is, of course, the tank with the yellow as the things. Anyway, that's this. This is the fill up area right here for the fertilizer. Any fertilizer you have, anything, fills up right here. And your seeds for your sowing machines are over there on the pallets. And I'll show you quickly. And of course you have canola, barley, corn, and wheat. And wheat is not a good item I would grow because it does not bring much. However, it does produce a lot, so I guess you could see how that works, because you get more for less, but you get less for more in that way. Anyway, that's where you fill up your grain, and you don't have to park by a certain one. You just hit R and it'll fill your whole thing up with grain. And then once you select your type of grain you want to use, it'll tell you what it is. Anyway, there's 3 different types of fertilizing you can do to your field. There's regular fertilizing, which is, well, not regular, but it's liquid fertilizing, and or a pellet fertilizing, which uses the pellets, and I believe you have to have a mod to use the pellets. Anyway, you can use the manure from your cows once you get cows bought, and you need a tractor with a bucket, which would be this one, the Agro Farm 430 with the front loader and the bucket, and it will scoop it up, so don't worry about that. But you need that one, and you'll need this trailer right here, the manure spreader trailer, and you have to load the trailer until it's full. Or you can use the slurry tanker, which is probably cheaper. It probably ends up being cheaper with the slurry tanker. And the slurry is right there, and you just park beside it and hit R, and it'll fill it up, I imagine. And slurry you get from your cows, and you don't have to pay for it like the manure, well, like the fertilizer you buy for your, like, the fertilizing machines that hook to the back of the tractor besides the manure spreader or the slurry tanker. These are cheaper ways of doing it, but I would recommend you go ahead and get your monsoon sprayers, which make it a lot easier. And I upgraded to a better sprayer because that self-propelled sprayer is probably the best way to go because it's got the widest distance and it doesn't take much time to do. And the monsoon sprayers are pretty good, but you need to get this one. It makes it a lot quicker. And yes, and try to, once you make your money, upgrade to the plows and seeders. And I would recommend for you guys who don't know which plows to get those, the Vogel and Newt Terratop 800s. I mean, you can get the Tiger, but it's just more expensive, and I didn't want to pay that much for it. But those two are not that great, and either the planters works. And hay, I would not recommend doing because it kind of takes too much time unless you just have extra money to spend. But other than that, So now we get to the combines, and my favorite combine personally is the Lizard Sovereign 58 because the Lizard 7210 is not that great at handling, and it doesn't have as wide of a cut distance. However, it does have a better grain tank capacity, but it doesn't really match up to this one, the Lizard Sovereign, because it's got a wider blade. As you can see, it might not look wider, but it is actually. And it says it's the same width, but it looks bigger than what you see on the other ones. But yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know for now. So this is Sabaton787 signing out, and good luck to your Farming Simulator games.